All right. Yeah. Well, we have the Maricopa County Deputy Sheriff there saying, hey, there's so many people here that they don't want us to block the exits. So as we wrapped up that debate, which was fiery and heated because this is a hot topic, this whole issue of how gender could impact the deliberations, I want to bring in Travis Alexander's dear friend, Dave Hall. And Dave, you have so many extraordinary stories to tell about your friend. First of all, I know that you are very close to the family of Travis Alexander. What can you tell us about what they are going through right now? I mean, we're all experiencing anxiety, but I can't even imagine what they are experiencing.
Well, I'm sure that anything that we're experiencing is multiplied thousands of times. I think to myself, if this was one of my kids that had to go through this and I had to sit through that trial and see those photos, how bad I would want justice served. And, to me, he was a friend, but to them, I mean, that's blood. And the anxiety that they must have is off the charts compared to anything that we might be feeling here today.
Yeah, and let me ask you about an extraordinary experience that you had. And you were with Jodi Arias the day after she killed Travis Alexander, because we all know that what Jodi Arias did was she killed Travis Alexander, she got in her car and she drove to Utah, and then she met up with Ryan Burns, who was a love interest from Prepaid Legal as well, and you're with Prepaid Legal, now Legal Shield, and you all went to a Prepaid Legal event, and then you had dinner afterwards at Chili's, and she was there. Tell us about what she looked like, what she was wearing, her hands, and what ran through you.
Well, the first thing that jumped out to me was her hair color was dramatically different. We'd always known her as a platinum blonde, so when she showed up as a dark brunette, that was definitely a big eye catcher for us. The next thing was a long sleeve shirt. We're in the middle of June, it's 100 degrees outside, and she was never someone that was known to be real modest in her attire, so a long sleeve shirt was a little bit weird. But that alone doesn't make you question whether or not somebody murdered somebody. Her hand was also bandaged up, but again, she explained that away with she had cut it at work on a glass. And so, being that it was 5 days later that we found out Travis was dead, none of those things jumped out in our mind at the time that, something went wrong.
But then, the moment that you got word that Travis was dead, how did you rewind back to that moment when you're having dinner with her, when she shows up to go to this Prepaid Legal meeting a day late?
I didn't even think about all those signs because we didn't know how he died for still a few more weeks. We just knew that he was dead. But all I had to hear was that he was dead, and I knew he was so high on life, he was so excited on life that I knew it wasn't a suicide, and he was so healthy and very physically fit person that it would be a very slim chance that he would have died of natural causes. And right away we just knew that somebody had done something to him. That's all we knew. And so many of Travis's friends contacted the Mesa Police Department to tell them, you need to look at Jodi Arias. We don't know how she would have done it. We don't know what she would have done, but we know that Jodi is involved somehow. Now, the Mesa Police Department downplayed it, played it off. Hey, thanks for the tip. We've got a lot of different things we're looking at. But I think right out of the gate, with as many people that contacted them, that she went right to the top of the suspect list right away.
Yeah, and I remember one of your friends, Clancy Talbot, told us that it was a case of fatal attraction, that she actually told the Detective Flores, she goes, it's fatal attraction. And would you have described it that same way?
Yeah, the fact that, I don't know how much I can say because I don't want the jury to hear things that they shouldn't be here.
5 stories above us deliberating, and they're not watching us right now.
We knew that she had slashed his tires on his car, not once, but twice, and also a girl that he was dating. And on a BMW, those run flat tires are very, very expensive, especially to replace 2 days in a row. And we knew that if someone's got that much hate and venom in them, to go to that extreme, to cause so much hurt on someone, that quite honestly taking their life probably wasn't going to be a big leap.